everybody. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I am the Chartist. It's Sunday evening, and I hope you're having a relaxing one and a safe one and a fun, spooky one. It is Halloween season. I just wanted to do some technical analysis on SPY to get us ready for this upcoming week. And hopefully we all make some money, okay? So I'm looking at this daily chart of SPY. And I have to say, despite that nice relief rally we had on Friday, price action still bearish, okay? Now you have to look at where it closed. It closed just below the 5-day moving average, and that's around where it got rejected. It went above just a little bit, try to fake us out, or the bears out if anything. Then it started selling off, closing below the 5-day moving average, okay? Now in a strong bear market or bearish price action, we get a lot of rejection from the 5-day moving average. As you can see, there, I think you guys get the picture, okay? And I've said this before, in a strong bull market, we get a lot of bounces off the 5-day moving average. Okay, that's that red line if you guys didn't know. All right, so the price action is looking bearish, and it's showing us that there's potentially more downside, unfortunately, okay? Now, if there is, I'm looking at this next previous high right here. This was the previous highs down here at 425, where I'll be looking for buying opportunities. And also, if it goes even deeper than that, we have the 200-day moving average all the way down at 413. Okay, remember, if you didn't know, we can make money both ways. There's no reason for bulls to hate bears and bears to hate bulls. There's a lot of money and wealth and prosperity out there for all of us, okay? In my opinion and my advice, I'm not a financial advisor, but I like to watch the price action. For me, the news can be manipulated, and we all know the news is pretty much manipulated. And to me, it's just all noise, okay? I just look at the charts, and it tells me everything I need to know. That's just my opinion. Not every trade is the same, okay? And right now it's telling me bearish price action. All right, so those are the support level where I will look for buying opportunities. The reason I'm looking for buying opportunities is because this is SPY we're talking about, the S&P 500, top 500 companies in the country. And if you zoom out, you will see that we are overall in a bull market, okay? There's going to be some corrections every now and then. But in an overall bull market like this, I will look for buying opportunities, especially at levels, at critical support levels, like the ones I mentioned, 425 and 413. That's a big window to the downside. Okay? Now, you can either sit on your hands because cash position is still a position and wait for SPY to get down to those levels. That's not guaranteed, by the way. Or you can try to short it or buy puts or sell calls at resistant levels, okay? And we have the resistant level here at 434.84. That's the 5-day. Of course, there's resistant level here at 436. All right, so 434.8 and then 436. That's a critical resistant level, okay? Not support, resistant. And of course, resistant here at 438.7. And then the 20-day moving average at 442, and the 50-day, which is very critical, at 443.4, 443.3. Okay? If SPY can get back above those levels, it'll be officially above all moving average, which is a very good sign. However, we still have this resistant line right here. Pretty bearish. Okay? We got one touch, two touch. Will we get that third touch, and will we get a rejection there? All right, just keep in mind, a lot of retail technical analysis traders like you and me are going to be watching that level as well, okay? So, of course, I'll always mention the area of liquidity, because you always got to think, what does market makers want us to do? What do they want us to do? What do they want us to think? Okay, because right here on this day, this big Shrek candle right here, despite having a double bottom, market makers had a lot of us thinking bearish, bearish, bearish. Okay? Which is why we got this relief rally. Too many people were bearish on this day. They were catching FOMO to the downside. Market makers took out the area liquidity where stop losses are building up by retail traders. They can see our orders, guys. Took that out. Took all our stop losses out. They entered and pushed it back up to the 5-day moving average, to the critical resistance level. All right? There's a chance that they could push it all the way up to 445, up to this level, okay? And if they do, the bulls aren't out of the clear just yet. Bears are still in control at this level, all right? Just keep that in mind. And also in this blue zone, all the way up to 448 potentially, that could be where the market makers will look to fake us out. In this blue zone, if we get up there, that's why I recommend not setting your stop loss, but instead where I would look to enter. Okay, it's a little unorthodox. It's a little different from what we're mostly taught. But that common knowledge is how the market makers get us. They use that same stuff, the lessons that we were taught, especially those free lessons on YouTube. They use that same knowledge against us, okay? So the blue zone is the area of liquidity. You can still make money buying calls or whatever on this relief rally, okay? Even if SPY gets up to 446, it's still a relief rally, okay? We're still not bullish just yet. All right, if we make it out of this blue zone, this is a previous high right here at 448. If I see SPY trading above 448, not only would that put it above all moving averages, but that's kind of a break of structure because we want to see lower highs and lower lows. But if we're over here testing the previous high and possibly even trade above it, the structure is broken, which is a good sign that the bear market or the correction is over. Okay? So what we want to watch for if SPY opens or closes above the 5-day moving average. Of course, if it opens above the 5-day moving average, the 5-day moving average is the support. Because as of right now, it's the resistance. But if it opens it, that's where support is. All right, you always got to manage your risk because none of these strategies are 100%. Okay, they have an edge to them. And they took me years to get used to it and get better at it. So you got to put in the time, put in the work, of course. They have an edge to them, I believe. It's like psychological trading, trying to follow the smart money, all that happy stuff. But, it's up to you if you want to try to learn more about it or not, okay? But yeah, SPY trading above 434.8. That's a sign. And if it closes above it, that's a sign that we're getting that the relief rally is continuing and there'll be more upside, most likely up to 445. Okay? So until then, if it does get to that zone, this blue zone, or even that resistance level, from that resistance level to the blue zone is a good area to short. All right? But if we see in SPY closing above the 5-day, and then it's going to close above the 13 and then in the 20, because it's going each level up. Each day, that's a bullish sign, okay, that the relief rally is continuing. If it gets rejected around 445 or even fake us out in this blue zone, because they got us thinking right here, oh, let's time the short, right? Resist it. And then they push us up to the blue zone, take out all our stop losses, and then they can push it down lower to our buy zone, to our buying up support levels, 425, possibly 413. Are you guys with me? I hope you are. Okay, guys, so right now I'm bearish, but I'll be looking for buying opportunities at 425 and of course at 413. That's why I'll be looking to accumulate, possibly buy calls maybe. We'll see how I'm feeling, what I'm doing, or maybe just add to my long-term holds. We'll see what I'll do. And I'll definitely let you guys know, okay? But if SPY closes above the 5-day moving average, there's a big sign that it's gonna head up to more upside, okay? To at least the 13, which is around 438, 439, at least. Okay, guys, I hope you guys get that. I also wanted to talk to you about the seasonal index for S&P 500. So it predicted the March low, that bullish surge in April, the choppiness in May. We got that nice buying opportunity in June. Then we got that nice bullish surge into July, a little choppiness in August, and we got that top in September, which is where the bull trend started, around early to mid-September, and we just been bearish since. This could, and then right now we're in the first week of October, so we got that relief rally. This could represent the relief rally here, okay? And then we'll get another, according to the seasonality, we could get another dip to even lower lows, which could be my 425 or my 413 level. And that will be the buying opportunity to give us that year-end rally. Look at that potential move to the upside, guys. All right. Is this 100%? Absolutely not. But like I just said, it got a lot of things right. And you can go back and fact check. Please do. Okay, this is not a crystal ball or anything, but it's just something I think is worth noting. Price action is number one indicator for me. Okay, guys, I hope you guys got that. I hope that was useful, all right? That's how I'm feeling about SPY. And we quickly talk about the other indices. Triple Q, same thing with Triple Q. Okay, it barely even touched the 5-day moving average. So this is still looking very bearish. All right, but of course, if we start getting back above 361.5, which is where the 5-day, we're most likely gonna go test 367 and possibly 370, which is this resistant level here. Okay, that's a nice big move to the upside, and that's a sign if we close above the 5-day that this relief rally is not done yet. Okay, doesn't mean we're in a bullish trend yet. Okay, we are trading below the 50 and the 20-day moving average, which is very bearish price action. Okay, but a relief rally, you can still make some money to the upside as long as you buy from a support and try your best to take profit around resistance. Okay, we are traders. Take the profits. The exit is where we make the money, not the entry. All right, and of course we got these resistant levels here. Okay, of course 370 is a resistant level. That's the first downtrend. If we break above that, we can go and test this resistant level around 376. Okay, we got the touch there, the touch there. And if we break above that and actually close, then I will be very bullish. Of course, I'm not going to catch FOMO. I'll wait for some type of retracement. But I'll be very bullish, and we could head up to 391 or 390, up to this resistant level right here. Imagine Triple Q around 390 towards the end of the year. That's possible. Okay, guys? So definitely keep your eye on that, all right? But if Triple Q continues to fail to break above the 5-day, which is at 361.5, we could see more downside, and I will be looking for buying opportunities here off this critical support level at 351, and of course we also have the 20-day moving average here around 340. All right, now remember, I believe it's following the Wyckoff distribution. Where is the distribution? Here you are. So we get that drop all the way down to the BC level. That could be a sign of that choppiness before the dump. Okay, it's just something to consider. Be honest with you and frank with you. This didn't really work well with the Tesla, which I will talk about in a little bit. But it worked a little bit in the beginning, but it kind of canceled it out. But yeah, this could be the sign that will get choppy. Right now, this is where we are in the Wyckoff of Triple Q. Okay. Phase C, as you can see. All right, guys, see for yourself. Definitely check it out. I'm just planting seeds. All right, there it is. So just like if it's in phase C, we should see that drop down to here. Not guaranteed, but if it does, I will definitely be looking to buy for sure, for sure. All right, guys. So I hope that helped with Triple Q. Moving on to Tesla right now. I thought Tesla was following Wyckoff's accumulation, which would be here. And I thought we was over here for Tesla. This was the previous high, but as you can see, Tesla broke that previous high. Okay? And it's still looking bullish to me. All right. Now it did close below 2 times below the 5-day moving average, which is kind of a sign of bearish price action. But we did get that strong buying pressure off the 13-day moving average. Now, where are we looking to enter? Of course, where the bull flag, where the breakout is around here. Also with a 20-day at 756. Maybe a little lower down to 750 because, you know, area of liquidity. A lot of people are going to be watching and looking to buy the retracement. So market makers could look to fake us out just below, thinking this is a false breakout, but then boom, they push it back up and played us all like they always do. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Because if not, and if it is actually a false breakdown and is a good sign, then of course you can make money to the downside and take take profit around 720, maybe even 710, all the way down to the 700 level. Okay, below 700, I would be bearish, and I would stop looking for buying opportunities because we could go more to the downside. But this white zone here is the area of liquidity where they could look to play us before pushing it up to new all-time highs or previous all-time high. We shall see. All right, guys, let the price action guide us. And speaking of price action, look at that. We had the cup and handle. And we got the breakout, guys. The breakout from the cup and handle. Remember, we talked about this. If you paid attention, got the cup and handle. Very beautiful. Trading above all the moving averages. Okay, so of course we have the support level here at 46.6. That's the 50-day moving average. We got the 5-day here around 45.9, 45.7. Yep, 0.7K. Okay, and of course the 200 and the 20 starting to cross with each other bullishly. By the way, that's at 45K. And of course, this is where the breakout level is. Also happened to be with a 13-day moving average here at 43.8K. So if you see Bitcoin breaking back below 43.8K, that's a chance and a big sign that this was a false breakout. And we could see more downside and possibly come down to my area of liquidity down here because we got this triple bottom. Boom. That means a lot of retail traders will be looking to buy at this 29.2K level, but they could break it lower to fake us out, which is where I will be looking to enter. All the way down to 29K, maybe down to even 26K. That would be a good zone to buy, okay? That's just my opinion. But as long as this breakout hold, my next price target will be 50K on Bitcoin. And if we break 50K, which is this downtrend right here, we are definitely going to hit that price target of 59K. And we'll possibly even head all the way back up. Well, it's never been there, but new all-time high at 70,000 plus K. That was a little redundant, 70,000 plus K. Y'all know what I mean. I think I talked for a little too long. And because I talked for so long, I'm going to end this. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have not yet, please hit the like button. Please subscribe. Join my community. Join our community. Let's make some money together, okay? Thank you guys. See you soon.